for the most part, I think Tokido's going to be fine with the whiff punish department. I think he does have a great time being like 3/4 of the screen with departure and even the spikes. I don't think Mai can handle that very well outside of using universal mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually, I just pulled up the results. It is actually quite close between the two. It is Mickey's won over Tokido a little bit more just by 1 set, but the win rate is 54.5% in the favor of Mickey. In this matchup, Mai versus JP.
Yeah, with some of the changes going into it, does that equal the same type of result? Can Mickey keep it up with a slight favor? It was slightly in favor to him, right?
Yeah. I mean, and we saw this matchup earlier, right? Tokido versus Killju.
That's right.
Tokido has such a convincing performance here. I want to see how he approaches this matchup differently versus Mickey.
I was going to say, forced to back away initially off of the departure, but as soon as he saw the closer one up close, or sorry, the closer one towards JP, of course he was going to go for the drive rush. Yeah, being able to get the level 1 off of the target combo. Mickey off to the races immediately. So strong against Tokido. He's been backed into the corner so often thus far.
Yeah, Mickey's found a really good way of finding the timing on when he wants to press reversal buttons in the form of mediums and heavies. Nice drive rush, forward throw. Again, keeping Tokido early into the corner like you mentioned.
Tokido trying to be a SoCal resident at this point. He's been spending so much time on the West Coast. Oh. Still within range to check the walks, huh?
Said, excuse me, no whiff punish on the whiff crouch medium punch from Mickey there. Boo.
He was standing still forever, by the way.
Yeah.
Of course, Mickey was going to go for the throw. No, sir! Off of the neutral jump. I couldn't tell you what he was trying to look for, but on the way down, Mickey most definitely going to land out this DI. 8 to level 1. A little bit of a frame kill, crouching heavy, keeping him at bay, and the side switch successfully for Tokido. And now Lavushka in the corner.
Almost successfully defending against it, but gets clipped by the low here. Setting up with the OD portal. There it is, there's a spike, and there it is. We're just gonna dump all the meter. Doesn't even need to spend super.
Excellent use of the meter left behind, too, from the drive gauge. Tokido definitely found his way towards lethal, being able to save that meter. But what happens? Again, that was off of him getting switched up from the corner, right? If Mickey just maintain his control against Tokido, I think he'll find that success. Okay, we do have a delayed tech this time. Tokido trying to go for the drive impact immediately, a little questionable.
Yeah, wondering if he was hard reading a fan coming out from Mickey. We saw him do that earlier against Boost. Mickey was ready with the perfect parry there, but again, not too much damage.
Maintaining the parry, not scared of the Lavushka, or at least temporarily. Ah! Showing the throw option. We saw that parry flash from Mickey. Hella damage incoming. Not going to be from a super, but he gets to set up a departure. Double one at that. Forced the block. On the way out, paying the tax. Teleporting on the other side, it was a cross-up. Tokido striking first blood, despite being bullied so long in the corner in that first round.
Yeah, I mean, Tokido's been doing such a great job in setting up all these portals. It forces you to either parry or block and put yourself in a burnout situation. And you saw Tokido start introducing throws against these parries.
Oh, speaking of throws. Go for the swipe.
Pump the brakes using the fans on the drive rush here. Tokido in the orange. There's the OD fans. Mickey's trying to lock him down to keep him in that orange with the drive gauge. Throwing in the heavies.
Oh, we got
That's a punish.
Brooklyn Tokido. He's on the East Coast now. Mickey, Kageru no Mai. We get the enhancements. We get the amnesia. It is a punish counter, by the way. Awkward spacing. Tokido couldn't even get the juggle.
Really nice stuff. The only punish he can really get off the throw now is that crouch jab. So nice conversion from Tokido there. That was a change recently from
That's
the next
true.
match.
That's exactly right. That is very true. Mickey going to take full advantage, too, of this first position with the DI. Tokido, he had part of that DI ripping. Get thrown. Do not get thrown. You can't afford it. You know what, Tokido, he tried to press a button in between the string. That was just like, he's still going to be within range for a couple of lights and then throw in that fireball. I can't even imagine what was going on through Tokido's mind on defense.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a natural thing to do to press a button after blocking 2 lights, and it's a guess. So Mickey committed to the 3rd light, was able to get that counter hit and close it off with the OD fans. And what an interruption with that stand heavy punch, just catching the startup. I think it was of a ghost.
I think so.
OD ghost, perhaps.
Empty jump, crouch jab, does catch the button away from Mickey. Forward throw, set up a depart. No, Stern's setting up a drive rush into the overhead, which was blocked. And I like him not going into the Lavushka off of a parried OD fireball. Very smart from Tokido. Oh.
Anti here, but we're poking enough. Just a nice check again from Mickey. Tokido was finding a way to try to burn out Mickey. But again, Tokido back against the corner. On the East Coast this time, he kept pressing that cane until it finally found the hit into the level 3 here.
Jesus, man. What a button. My man just be swinging away at the legs, yo.
Oh, what was the batter up Tiger Woods? Was that it?
I don't even want to know.
He's just swinging the cane down there.
My man said...
Trying to find the hit. I think it was the third one that finally found the hit.
Swinging the bat, no Tiger Woods. Shout outs, Cola. Sweet Lord Almighty. Parcher's not going to scare Mickey thus far, right? He's been pretty much drive rushing past it.
Yeah, a really nice staggered low kick, but both drive rush at each other. Tokido came out on top. Not much damage, though.
3 bars to Mickey's lane, by the way. Oh, you thought you could roundhouse? Maybe he thought he was in time to punish counter, or like with punish, I should say.
Well, that was actually godlike that he did DI there against Roundhouse. He specifically called out Roundhouse. Okay, I mean, this is a rough situation for Mickey here. Look at the buffering from Tokido. He's gonna have to find a way to get the CA off, but wait a second.
Ay, a little bit too close. Being able to get that jab punish again off that low medium kick. Yeah, you are definitely gonna be punished, but I like this look for Tokido so far. Mickey going immediately to the character select.
Yeah, I mean, Tokido, definitely very strong performance. We saw a little back and forth in the first game. I mean, there's a little bit of back and forth in this game as well, but Tokido, I think he's found such a great way on how to set up the next scenario for him to win. And it's been very difficult for Mickey to deal with. But that's why we're going to switch it up. We're not going to see the Mai anymore. We're going to see Cammy.
Okay, is what I'm talking about. I mean, like, just looking at the current statistic, right? Tokido had taken down Killjoy pretty convincingly in that Mai matchup. He felt uber prepared for it thus far. I mean, 2-0? Who could have called that against Mickey? But you already know it's Cammy time. Let's see if he can make the comeback that he's been doing thus far in the loser's side. Can he find a saving grace with his original main?
Trading off the mediums here.
Damn, son, just a roundhouse clipping. That was just a bit shy from Mickey's normal. What was a counter hit against it?
I think it was on the low medium kick.
Oof.
Should have been roundhouse, but we do find the cannon spike punish counter. Taking the forward throw. Tokido can take many of these throws. That's why he's comfortable just blocking here. Slowly trying to poke his way out of the corner.
Fine, creating some space for himself. The overhead, questionable. Slightly.
It's a little too far from conversion from Mickey here, but Mickey keeping Tokido in the corner. Finally finds the hit with the dive kick. Punish counter. Taking the forward throw again. Will we see an OD amnesia? No!
Oh my lordy! That was a jump scare and a half!
Man, Mickey is so good at sneaking in these hooligans.
Brother, sister, excuse me. Drive rush forward into the OD hooligan? Come on now.
Caught Tokido Tekken. Doesn't even get the follow-up there, but finds a sweet punish counter. There's the OD amnesia here. Counter hit, getting the 2 bombs.
Oh, what do you do as Mickey?
I mean, that scaling on the OD amnesia, you can see it. That barely did any damage, but doesn't matter. We're gonna find the hit here. Tokido. Perfect parry, safe jump. Yeah, caught him trying to hold up. Was able to find the land on the heavy punch, but Mickey's still in the corner here.
Yeah, totally fine with Tokido off of that, especially after the safe jump. We're going to go into Lavushka territory. We could force the burnout here. The drive reversal, exactly that. Tokido, hook, line, and sinker.
I mean,
that's fine. He's got so much drive gauge behind him. He's going to chip him away to death. Give me a 4th ghost. Destruction.
Yeah, that
so
block.
It's kind of nasty, no?
It was nasty. It was kind of nice.
He's going to throw like the tissue at her. Did you see that? He's like wiping off the cane. Rude.
What does he say? Are you just gonna lay there? Is that what he says?
Probably. Can't take a little break between rounds. Oh, the spin knuckle actually finds the mark this time.
Yes, through the ghost, through the spikes. Cannon strike, trying to get something out. Again, so hard to anti-air Cammy, especially if you don't have a DP.
Oh, what a delay! Catching the timing against Tokido. He's gonna be put on the board. Yes, sir. Zipping through on the board with the game. Game 3 in favor of Mickey with level 3. Bang! Easy call. Damn, that was fast.
Yeah, really, really nice stuff from Mickey here, but he's gonna have to take it 2 more games if he wants to progress into the grand finals, and Tokido really only needs 1 more to face Boost again in grand finals.
I swear to God, if it comes down to the wire and Tokido whips out the Ken, I'm throwing this chair at a...
Ooh.
Actually, I think Jabali's lost enough Quickland this weekend. I don't want to curse it for him. Oh, my lord.
Yeah, Mickey tried to drive rush out of the pressure. A little too late there and got caught. Punish counter throw on the parry.
I mean, doesn't let him out for free, right? Does have to pay a little bit of that life tax on the way through the punish counter. You thought that back roundhouse was a catch? No, sir. How the startup of it. Forward throw. Not quite dead yet.
Oh, finds a hit with the crouch medium punch. Very low on meter and health here. ODM Eiji. Just take the throw. It's a guess.
Yes, sir. Tokido looking at match point yet again. 2 bars to his name, right? As soon as he gets any sort of opener, while Mickey's at half-life, you could expect a Lavushka. That's going to be the threat remaining. But if Mickey can withstand it... Okay, hold on. This is an excellent start for Tokido, and you're in the corner. Get ready for an activation real soon. OD command grab first! This puts him in such a prime position. Oh my God! You know what? Forget the level 2. We're gonna stuff out the drive rush, and there's not a lot of scaling behind it.
Okay, wait a second. Is there a chance? Oh, smacked her out there. No, and the crouch jab does get the counter hit. That means Tokido moves on into grand finals for his run back against Boost. Really, really clean stuff. And of course, everybody, please make some noise for Mickey.
Absolutely wild to see. The run back is coming in, but again, Mickey showing a phenomenal string of play throughout the entirety of the weekend, placing 3rd place. But what that means right now, Tokido being back in the grand final seat, he had already qualified for Capcom Cup. That means Boost is going to be the one to actually make it through. He earned his spot to Capcom Cup because of this fact now. But it's all about what happens in the grand finals for CEO, right?
Of course.
Somebody's got to walk away with the championship belt.
I'm saying we're still all competitors at the end of the day. I'm sure Boost is having the grand time of his life right now because he is now officially qualified into the Capcom Cup. But they're still going to slug it out in grand finals because someone, as you mentioned, wants to take home that CEO 2026